Good afternoon, fellow Planeswalkers. Today I have another cool brew just for you, and this one is a lifelink deck. So I named this the Life Gains. In this deck, we utilize a bunch of lifelink or life gain sort of creatures, and then really turn it to our advantage. Okay, so I'm going to get right into this, but before I get into this, I want to give you guys a reminder to please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. I come out with a video 4 times a week. It's usually typically jank decks, or cool new spins on more meta type decks, such as like the Gates deck. I've already done 2 different spins on it. It was really fun. It was really cool brews. Anyway, let's go right back into it over here. So we have 2 Nightmare's Thirsts. This is a lifelink deck. It would be an abomination not to have Nightmare's Thirst in this. This is just some great removal. So I have 2. I'm running also some Vraska's Contempt, so there's no need for any more. So I think this is good. 2 copies is fine. We have 1 Fountain of Renewal. It is a lifelink deck, and this seems like just a great addition into it. I'd probably squeeze in a second, but I like the other cards I have into this deck, and I don't want to shift anything out just yet. We're going to have to see how it plays. We have 2 Adanto Vanguards. Now, if you're thinking, hey, Mike, why do you have Adanto Vanguard in this deck? The answer is this. If you give Adanto Vanguard lifelink via an assortment of auras, which I do have in this deck, you'll find that he's a real pest. He's really hard to get rid of, and I could always pay 4 life, because when he attacks, he gets +2/+0. I could pay 4 life, he gains indestructible, and if I say throw on a Squire's Devotion, he becomes a 2/1. When he attacks, he's doing 4 damage. So he's essentially just remaining on the board, and unless he's being exiled, I get massive advantage out of him. Okay, then we have 4 Johnny's Pridemate, because there's no better creature equipped to be in a lifelink deck than a Johnny's Pridemate. Johnny Pridemate in his own right is pretty cool. Get a Squire's Devotion on him, and he becomes a real menace. Okay, then we have 2 Mesa Unicorns. We have 2 Consecrate Consumes. I'm probably going to be using this for the consume value out of it. Target player sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. You gain life equal to its power. I can imagine I'll be saving this for stuff like Carnage Tyrants or whatnot. We have 1 Revival Revenge, because this revenge ability is really cool. Double your life total. Target opponent loses half their life, rounded up. So you're going to see how that really is going to give my deck some value. We have 3 Resplendent Angels. This is another must, or an auto-include, if you would call it that, in any lifelink deck. Flying, it's a 3-drop, 3/3. At the beginning of each end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. And then I could always play 6 mana, 3 of which are white, until the end of turn. Resplendent Angel gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink. So I have 3 copies of this. This is great. We have 1 Squire's Devotion. I probably want to slap this onto the Adanto Vanguard. If I have it in hand, and if I don't have a Adanto Vanguard, I'll probably wait for it to put it onto the Adanto Vanguard. That, or if I could put on Resplendent Angel and it'll give it some value, maybe I'll do that. We have 3 Mortifies, 1 Profane Procession, because this card's really cool and I have it. And once again, it is my mission in life to give use to cards that aren't getting any use, and you rarely ever see this, but I happen to love this card. We have Viscopa Vampire. Another card that never gets any use. I could have always thrown in another Mesa Unicorn, go for another 2/2 for 2 cost, but I thought, hey, 3 lifelink? I like it. We have 1 Chainer's Torment. This is another pretty cool card. We're going to see, I'm going to be playing around with it. This is another card you never see get any play. We're going to see how it performs, and maybe I'll put in a second copy. We have 1 Mark of the Vampire. Once again, this is just another aura to slap onto another creature, maybe a Resplendent Angel, maybe an Adanto Vanguard. 1 Twilight Prophet. I would definitely put a second copy if I owned one, which I don't, so unfortunately, one's going to have to do. We have 3 Vraska's Contempt. I think I'm going to cry when Ixalan gets rotated out in a few months, because I don't know what I'm going to do without my Vraskas. We have 2 Epicure Blood. Really cool ability. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. So this has a lot of good ramifications in this deck. And then we have Regal Bloodlord. So I'm running 3 copies over here. I really enjoy this card. This is another card that you don't really ever see get play, but it costs 5, 1 black, 1 white. It's a 2/4 creature, flying. At the beginning of each end step, if you gained life this turn, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. So this is cool. Then we're going to have a card that I've never ever seen anyone ever play, and I really hope to be able to pop this off myself. This is my goal for today, to pop off Evra Halcyon Witness. So it's a 6-cost creature, 2 white mana, lifelink. Okay, it has 4 power, 4 defense. It has an ability, I pay 4 mana, at instant speed, mind you. Exchange your life total with Evra Halcyon Witness power. So, in a deck like this, where I intend to be running at least remaining in the 30 life range, you know, I could just switch it up on a dime. If he goes unblocked, I win. That's how it's going to work, guys. I'm going to switch my life total, my power to 30 with lifelink. And yes, it brings down my health down to 4, but big deal. I do this at instant speed. I would only ever do it if it's not a threat, if he doesn't have anything that he can hit my direct life points with. So anyway, Evra Halcyon Witness, this seems like a cool card. I intend to use it. Let's see how it pans off. We have an assortment on the lands, 9 plains, 10 swamps, 4 Forsaken Sanctuaries, 1 Godless Shrine, 1 Isolated Chapels. So this is Live Games, round 1. Let's see how it performs. I didn't have an opportunity to do any trial runs with this deck, but we'll see firsthand. Let's see if I make good plays and if I don't botch this up too badly. Okay, so lifelink is a really cool element. So you see a lot of aggro decks. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll stick with that. You see a lot of aggro decks, such as, you know, RDW, red deck wins. We have, you know, Rakdos burn. We have many burn elements. So this deck typically does really well against burn. Once again, the arena gods are giving me mirror matches. Okay. So we're gonna see what's up. Let's see how we're gonna play this. If he gains another life now, then I'll block him out. Oh, yep. I'm definitely gonna block him out. I'm definitely gonna block him out because he's gonna be a 5/5. Yeah, this is problematic. Wow, this deck is really popping off. Talk about white weenie. So this swings on me for 5, so I might as well block it, and I'll only be paying 4 life to make it indestructible. Yeah, so the next play is I'm going to have to mortify this. Yeah, that's what's going to have to happen. That was unfortunate. Okay, so now I'm not in such a bad place again. So I don't intend to block with him, so I might as well go this route. Is he going to throw away a Leon and Vanguard for this, is the question. Thus is the question. Do I tap? So unfortunately, I don't have any lifelink stuff in my hand at this current moment in time. I think I'm going to let this fade away into the abyss. Unfortunately, I do not have any auras. Maybe it's worthwhile to throw in another aura or two. Okay, so this is just the typical white weenie situation that we're seeing over here. I think the time has come for... Yeah, I'm going to do the Profane Procession, and then at least I'll have a way to deal with some threats that I definitely don't want to have to deal with. Next turn comes the Resplendent Angel. Okay, I need to be able to turn this around. I have not come across a single lifelink creature, anything of that sort. Yeah, so next turn's going to be the Regal Bloodlord. Yeah. Ooh. Wait a second, guys. This is going to be interesting. Double your life total. I wonder, is that considered gaining life? Okay, so we're about to, for the first time, see something interesting. I'm about to find out if Revenge is going to pop off the Resplendent Angel. Let's hope he doesn't have a Conclave Tribunal or some other type of shenanigans. Or maybe something that gives his creatures indestructible, because that would be devastating to me. Okay, so we have a shot now. So I'm going to go for one of the Leonin Vanguards. Oh, he wins. That was a mistake. He wins on me. Okay, so his deck happened really... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, so we have one more shot here. Let's see if this works for me. I'm going to double my life, and he's going to half his. Oh, that was pathetic. That was so pathetic. Oh, talk about a misplay. I could have just given him lifelink by paying his ability. Okay, so I got greedy by trying to use a card for the first time. Oh my god, you know what? I should be ashamed of myself. I can't believe I just allowed that to happen. I would have probably been able to turn this around. Okay, so anyway, misplay number one. This is why I like to do some trial runs before I play. This is the first time I'm playing with such cards. Let's go back at it. This time, I'm not going to be so hasty. I'm definitely going to center myself into this moment, and let's hopefully hit this off this time. I find this is pathetic. It was a lifelink deck, and I didn't gain a single bit of life the whole way through. Let's see what I can do this time. Okay, so I don't have any early plays, so I'm going to mulligan this. And yeah, okay, this is more, yeah, this is definitely more of what I want to be seeing. So I'm going to probably turn to drop the, oh, he's playing Boros. I'm turn two going to probably drop the Unicorn. Oh no. Okay, so let's do this. Let's hope he's not going to Lightning Strike or something else. So he's definitely playing multicolored spells. He has a Gruul Spellbreaker. Interesting. And now this is Hexproof. He has Riot. He gave it... Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so now, guys, we're about to see Mark of the Vampire in conjunction with the Danto Vanguard. So let's see if this works the way I want it to. Let's hope it does. I'm gonna make him stay alive if I have to. He has no... Wait, he can. He could exile. Path of Metal. This blows. Okay. So... that's gonna kill... Does it do to everyone or just my own creatures? So that was stupid of him. Why would he do that? I'm gonna let this hit if he swings in. I'm not gonna... Okay, he didn't. Which was wise. Okay, so now, boys, you're about to see what I'm talking about when you give an Danto Vanguard lifelink. This becomes a real pest. So he could block with whatever he wants. Okay, he didn't because he didn't want to just trade off a creature. I gained myself 5 life, and here we go. So unless he's gonna do some exiling stuff, maybe that's cool with me. That's actually fine with me. Gruul Spellbreaker. Oh, it's not legendary. Look at that. So he's gonna come at me, and he's gonna be Ooh, I see. Oh, I see indeed. So I can't do that. Oh, wow. Okay, so now we're in trouble. This is interesting. So check this out, guys. Path of Metal. When Path of Metal enters the battlefield, it does 1 damage to each creature that doesn't have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, or Haste. Whenever you attack with at least 2 creatures that have First Strike, Double Strike, Vigilance, or Haste, flip Path of Metal. So he could do pay 2 mana, Metali Tower of Triumph deals 2 damage to each opponent, or pay 3 mana, 1 white, tap, choose a creature at random that attack this turn, destroy that creature. So I'm going to have 1 turn right now to really make this happen. Because come next turn, I am in trouble. Because he could, if I attack with 1 creature, he would assuredly exile it. So the time is now. We're going to boost up this Ajani's Pridemate at least. And then I could always just hang around, let the Twilight Prophet... Maybe I won't even attack. I could just always hang around, let the Twilight Prophet do its thing. Okay. So this does to each opponent. So thankfully it's not to a creature. Let's see what's going to happen over here. I'm going to let that hit. I could afford to let that hit. That's going to do me a solid 8 damage. Okay. So I may... No, I think I'm going to do the Twilight Prophet now. I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah, definitely. I can't attack right now because I can't afford to lose any of these two guys. But I could always have Twilight Prophet down. Mind you, he's gonna get jacked, and I could play the wait game because I have Fountain Renewal. Ooh, and I could always do this. Okay, so yeah, let's begin this. Let's see how this works out for me. So I'm gonna do the Twilight Prophet, and as I said before, I'm just gonna hang about. I am not gonna do anything. I have the advantage by hanging about, not doing anything. So he's going to do 2 damage to my life points. That's cool with me. I could afford that. Is this block or just attack? Choose a creature around that attack this turn. Destroy that creature. Okay. So if he comes swinging at me now, then I know what he's going to be trying to do is boost his... Ooh. Boost up his creature. He needs to get rid of Twilight Prophet. If he can, he's going to do that right now. He needs to get rid of Twilight Prophet. He'll attack. Okay, let me see. Pass. Let's see what he intends on doing. So if he jacks them all up, I have to be careful when I pay 4 life. It may send me off. Okay, so he actually... Wait a moment. So he's going to try to burn my hand. Actually, I don't even know what he's trying to do. Maybe I have him on the ropes, and maybe he's just being desperate at this time. I'm curious. I'm actually really curious. He's definitely mulling it over really, really good. So Johnny Pridemate is a 6/6 now. He may be also wondering whether it's worthwhile tapping his mana because he needs to have 4 mana. So he needs this land available plus 3 extra land to tap. So that's a total of 4. Oh, definitely kind of does 3 damage to each creature. Creatures you control gain lifelink until end of turn. So if I pay the 4, it'll bring me down. No, I'm going to have to let this go. Yes, he was able to, he probably had a lightning strike in hand. He was hoping I would have paid the price. Okay, so now the game is mine. Good game, bro. Yeah, good game. All right, so that was nice. Yeah. That was cool. So that was definitely, thankfully I wasn't hasty this time. I let the Danto Vanguard go because if I would have paid his price, it would have dropped me down to 3 life, and at which point he would have just gone ahead and probably thrown a lightning strike at my face, which would have hurt, and I would have been super annoyed if I would have lost that one. Okay, so far we're 1 win, 1 loss. And here we go, round 3. I like to start. I feel like we're gonna be on curve for all the stuff that we need. So drop 1, Forsaken Saint. Oh, he's going first. I don't like that. I don't like that he's playing blue either. I hope this is not like a blue tempo. Search for Ascanta. Way to come out swinging, buddy. Okay, so I'm going to get the Messy Unicorn down. Let's see if I will even be able to get the Pridemate down next turn. He will probably be starting to counter stuff, which is definitely not cool. Interesting. And might as well make him play his stuff already. Sinister Sabotage or Wizard Report. Okay. So at least we're making him use up his stuff. So if I could get on curve for my Regal Bloodlord. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is this deck, he must have some form of creatures, be it a djinn or whatnot. So I'm going to actually throw this down and make him use up his answers. That's fine. Wizard's Retort, I didn't really need that on the field. I would actually way prefer to get Regal Bloodlord down this coming turn. So we're going to find out if this is going to happen for me. I'm curious, what does Revival do? Return target. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if this is going to resolve. You know what? I don't even care. I actually, so far, he's burnt through 3 of his answers. So that's 3 Wizard's Retort. He probably has some Sinister Sabotages. Oh. Lazav the Multifarious. He doesn't have any creatures in his graveyard. And now the time is ripe. Any advanced step if you gain life. So I'm going to play it like this. I'm going to attack first. Okay, now I'm going to do this, and let's see if it resolves. It resolved, and now we created... Okay, so he's far off from having this flip, because he only has 3 cards in the graveyard. Let's hope he doesn't do some land hate right now, or let's hope he doesn't wipe the board. So he can't. So Kaya's Wrath is 2 white, 2 black, so he only has... no, he can't do that. He may be able to get rid of the Regal Bloodlord right now, which I hope he can't, because if he can't, I'm going to throw down another Regal Bloodlord, and then we're going to be in very good standing. So Yagna's Vile Offering, put up to 1 target. What is this? I have never seen this card. 5. Legendaries are put up to 1 target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Destroy up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Wow. Well, that was pretty cool. And yeah. I'm going to swing in with everything. I wonder if he's going to trade off with the Pride Mate. He doesn't probably... Okay, so he had no lifelink elements, so that was smart of him. Here's the thing. No, you know what? I'm going to go for the for sure thing. I'm going to throw down the Regal Bloodlord. I'm going to pop another token. So we're so far pretty good. He still only has 3 cards in his graveyard, 1 card in hand, and a Lazav the Multifarious with no creature cards in the graveyard, so he can't even... But he has Zahid the Jinn. I'm going to just take care of that right now. Or... Yeah, wait. Okay. So we're going to hit this off. Wait. No. This is how we're going to play it. I almost got screwed. Now we're going to get the Resplendent Angel down, and then we're going to swing in with everything we have. Okay, yes, show yourself. I feel so off-footed. This is my first time playing this deck. I'm like curious how best to do this. So this is good. He's not going to be able to flip the Search for Escanta in time. Chromium the Mutable. I think I'm good, dude. I think I am good. Here we go. I'm about to do some really cool stuff. This is going to drop down to 4 or 3. Let's see what it's going to drop down to. 3, and I win. Good game. Good game indeed. So that was cool. 58 life, 3. Pop. Okay, so he was a turn too late with this Chromium the Mutable. He either didn't have any early card plays in his deck, or he just wasn't lucky. So, that was cool. Anyway, let's go one more round. I'm feeling it. So, so far I'm 2 for 1, and I feel like I could have been 3 for 0 if I was smart enough that first round, and I was just hasty. So that didn't work out for me. Okay, so we have a Squire's Devotion, Fatal Renewal. Yeah, whatever. I'll give this a run and see what it does for me. I hope to draw into my Pride Mate, turn 2, and then turn 3, throw in a Squire's Devotion. It looks like we're going up against blue again. Let's hope it's not another blue tempo, although I did pretty good last time. That wasn't a typical blue tempo. Okay, so it's an Is It Drake deck. It is probably an Is It Drake deck, and yes, we're going to see how this happens. I should be fine against Drakes once I go wide over here. The thing is this. Oh, guys, he missed a land drop. So he missed a land drop. That's huge. Okay, let's hope if we will take advantage of that. Sailor of Means. Interesting. So I've seen this once before. This may be a Banefire type of deck. Where he's just going to boost all his stuff up. Target player. This is interesting. So, do I apply the pressure? I have 3 Mortifies, 2 Vraskas. Could I afford? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swing in for this attack. He's going to block. Yeah. Maybe if I knew he was for sure blocking, I should have just popped. Okay, great. So I gained 3 life, and now he gave me an opportunity to wait around. I would have just wasted a Mortifying the Sailor of Means. This doesn't really mean much to me. Willy Goblin. Yeah, I have a feeling. So this is a token deck. If my guess is correct, he's probably going to have a win condition such as Banefire or Electro Dominance. He's going to build up a boatload of tokens, And that's how he's going to plan on dealing with me. Okay, so now we're good. We're good because what I need to do is this. He'll trade off. Fine with me. And then we're going to pop the Regal Bloodlord and we're going to start our party. Squire's Devotion is going to find its way onto Regal Bloodlord if Regal Bloodlord is still on the field by this coming turn. Willy Goblin. Guys, we may be good. Oh, we may be good indeed. Oh, I know what he's probably also going to do. Probably going to have that legendary creature that makes all creatures that have 1 power or less attack free of charge. Okay, so now we're in a very interesting position. So he has no exiling stuff. I would have attached the Squire's Devotion to Regal Bloodlord, but here is the more sure bet. I'm going to throw down to Vanguard like this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to attack like this. I'm not going to be hasty. I have the upper hand. He's at 14. I have 31 life. And the best part about it is I keep on popping these because I gain life with Fountain Renewal. So we're in a good position. What he needs to do is he needs to get rid of Regal Bloodlord. If he doesn't get rid of Regal Bloodlord and like right away, he's definitely going to be in a big pinch. Sailor of Means. I don't know what this guy's playing off at. Just generating all these tokens. If he was trying to hit me up with a Banefire, I'm navigating the bottom of his balloon. Might take an extra turn after this one act. That's interesting. So he's going for the City's Blessing. He has a City's Blessing. So he's going to give himself 2 turns. Next turn. So I'm going to come in pretty heavy right now. So I could let that hit. That's no threat to me at all. But whatever. I'm going to actually get rid of this Time Stream Navigator. And he may have a counter spell, which is fine with me if I pop off his tokens too. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And now we're going to see something pretty fun. Let's go. I could also get rid of... Oh, no, he's 2 costs. Okay. So, yeah, I think this is how we're going to play it. We're going to give a down to Vanguard lifelink. And now we're in business. We are definitely in business. So we're still only going to create 1 bat, not 2 bats. I wish it was any time I dealt damage, but it's not. It's if you gain life this turn at all. So 1 life, 10 life, it's all the same. So he's at 10. I'm going to pop off another angel. That's great. Down to Vanguard is the pest on the field. He ain't going anywhere, and it looks like he doesn't have... Okay, so he gave himself another turn. Congratulations. But what does that do for you? I don't know. Yeah, this is not a threat. I'll let it hit me right in the face. Yeah, that's game. I think that's game, and yeah. Oh, that's right. He goes twice. When Mesmerine Benthed enters the battlefield, create 2/0/2 blue illusion creature tokens with whenever this creature blocks a creature, that creature doesn't have has hexproof as long as you control an illusion. But he doesn't control an illusion. Oh. Okay, but that's cool because I'm about to use my consume. I'll let this hit as well. So he has hexproof now, but he is the highest cost thing on this board. At 5, and then consume. Target player sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures they control. You gain life equal to its power. So we're here sitting pretty, as I like to say, and I think this game is mine. I have all this life. This is great. Oh, look at all the opportunities. So I'm just gonna do the consume. Target player. This is gonna get popped. Mesmerine Benthed. Yeah. And that, you know, this makes my stuff not untap, so I'll just keep this over here. So this is not gonna untap, big deal, whatever. I gain life. I'm gonna hit him for 5. Yeah, so unless he deals with this coming turn, that's game. Yeah, that's definitely... he may have himself 1 more turn actually. Yeah, whatever, he gave up. Okay, so the unlucky looter at least was trying to be consistent to his name and was creating treasure tokens. So this was my lifelink deck, my life gains. It was pretty cool. I could have went actually in 104 if I wasn't so hasty in that first matchup. It's a pretty cool breakdown. If you think you have any other input to add to this deck, I'm definitely open to hearing from it. Just drop it in the comments. Okay, yeah, please do me a favor, like the video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and most importantly, have a great day.